Hey guys, thank you so much for tuning in once again to the Sip Chat Movement, our online show. I'm your host, Dhylles Davis, lifestyle coach, motivator, speaker, author, and creator and founder of the Sip and Chat Movement, empowering events created to celebrate life, where we sip responsibly, which I have a big bottle of Boucher in front of me. I'm not going to sip the whole thing, guys. I'm just going to do that much. I don't want my guests to think I'm a lush because I'm not. I'm a very, very much so a lightweight. I can't drink to save my life. So therefore, now you know something about me. Anyhow, it's going to be a great show today. I have two beautiful, amazing women who I truly respect and love, and I'm in awe of them and their work and everything that they do. And I'll get into that in a little bit. This weekend was very nice, very crazy. I was actually honored yesterday as an unsung hero at the Diva Dynasty Magazine third annual breast cancer gala, which was absolutely amazing. I got 3 awards, which I was not expecting. So the first one is the New York State Senator James Sanders of the 10th Senate District. I got an award for that.
That's
It's
awesome.
certificate of recognition to me. Yay.
Yay.
Which I thought I was only going to get 1 award, but then she was like, oh, no, you get 2 more. I was like, huh? That was just really strange. Like, what? So then the other one is a public advocate for the New York City, for the city of New York, which is, this is the other one. Awesome.
That's
And the other
awesome.
one is the Council of the City of New York. This is the other one here.
Good stuff.
Yes. My guests are being so interactive right now. Yay. Oh, thank you, honey. Of course,
Uh,
my husbander, which my first guest, Roger Larry, knows about husbander because she is a fiancé-inger. So,
Amen.
so, so I'll skip to the awards that I received. I'm actually very proud of myself because I've come a long way in my walk in my path with everything I've been through in my life. So to actually be able to be acknowledged in such a way was actually amazing to me. And it felt weird at the same time because I'm the kind of person, I'm always giving, and I'm always giving out awards. I don't know if most of you know, but I lost a friend about, I want to say, when did Carla die? 3 years ago? Her name was Carla, and she died at 39 years old from leukemia.
Oh,
So every year for the past 2 years or 3 years, I've been actually giving out her award of excellence and truth and honesty and transparency and philanthropy and community activism and things like that, just to embody all that she was to keep her legacy alive to one specific person each year. So I observe people and watch how they are, their heart, their mind, their body, their soul, and spirit. And for the last couple of years, I've been doing that. So I've given awards to specific people that were, to me, were deserving. So when this award happened to me, I was like, what? I still have so much work to do. I'm 38. A citation to me is someone like in their 60s or 70s. But, I'll just say that I'm 83 today when I got that award. And we'll leave it at that. And I do ask Dilla segment on the show. So if during the course of the show, if anyone has any questions to ask, you're more than free to do so. One question I forgot to ask 2 weeks ago, to answer 2 weeks ago, was from someone who wanted to know, how do you tell your significant other or partner or spouse or whatever that they're not satisfying you sexually? I was like, let me see. Well, honey, you want to help me out here with this?
Be open about it.
Be open about it, definitely. Constant communication. I believe that communication is very, very important in a relationship. Truth, transparency, I'm very big on that. So just, I love you, but there's certain things in the bedroom or our sex life that's not working no more like it used to. And here are some ways that I think might help. I don't know if you're going to agree to it or not, but we can try it. Let's be open-minded together and just try different things because I want to make sure that I'm pleasing you as much as you're pleasing me. And do it like that. Was that good, honey?
Yeah, don't point the finger at them and make them feel
He's
less
saying
than.
don't point the finger at them. I'm getting a man's perspective, ladies, if women are watching. So what?
make them understand that that's how you feel, as opposed to that's something that they're doing to you.
Make them understand it's how you feel, as opposed to pointing fingers, which we all do, and make them feel bad or, you know, it's their fault or whatever, because it takes two. I mean, yeah, you can have sex with yourself. It's fun. But at the same time, you want to make sure that sex with your partner, Shari's cracking up, sex with your partner is you know, it's good. It's
Also,
supposed to be enjoying, and you know, spice it up a little bit. And what else?
Also cultivate other aspects of your relationship.
Cultivate other aspects of relationship, meaning what? Communication.
Just having fun with each
Having
other
fun
all the time.
It's not all about that all the time. Also, watch shows together. Like, my husband watches football a lot.
Yeah.
A lot. But you know what? I decided to watch it with him, not for the sport itself, but to look at the guys and their tight butts.
Oh my.
Tell the truth now.
Oh, yeah, I do. And so in turn, he'll watch Say Yes to the Dress with me, because there's a character on there. His name is Monty. He's gay, but he's funny as hell, and we both crack up at the same time. So it's compromise, and that helps. And oh yeah, I know maybe all the names of the teams of the football players and whatever, or the teams itself, by their colors that they wear and by their logo. So right now it's Green Bay Packers. Mm-hmm. Yeah, and I don't know the other one. So yeah, that's what we're gonna do.
Seattle.
I don't know. Seattle what? Who is that?
Seahawks.
Oh, sorry. Shari said Seahawks.
Ooh.
He just gave you 2 thumbs up.
Yeah. I was guessing.
So yeah. Oh, also, I just joined. I know a lot of you know who Tyra Banks is. So she just started her own beauty product line and actually became one of her beauty teeners. And I'm wearing the lipstick. It's called Hater Blocker. So if anybody is interested, here's some Hater Blocker lipstick. It looks like a crayon, actually. Looks like a crayon. And it lasts all day. It's easy to apply. And then, of course, I have my mascara. It's called Smack My Fat Lash. I don't know. It's Smack My Fat Lash. But if anybody is needs makeup, and everything is in a stick. So eyeshadow in a stick, blush in a stick, concealer in a stick, contour, highlight, everything in stick form. So
Wow.
My makeup bag, it's a hot mess. My husband's like, are you gonna fix that bag anytime soon? Cause stuff is falling out of it. I mean, you know, ladies, we have the eyeliner sticks, and sometimes the plastic top comes off. And so my bag is smeared with the eyeliner, the little palettes of eyeshadow, the powders everywhere. So this, to me, was brilliant on her part to do it.
Thank you, Tyra.
My husband says, thank you, Tyra. So it's just, you know, twist, apply, put back in, put in your bag, and let's go. Done, easy, simple. You can go to my website if you want to buy anything. It's tyra.love, L-U-V, makeup. And that's the link. First-time customer, you get 40% off any one of the tie-overs. So tie-overs is 2-minute or 6-minute tie-overs, meaning you do your makeup in 6 minutes and you're out the door. So it's good for New York women because we're always going. So, yeah. Shameless plug is my show. I don't care.
What are you sipping?
So. Oh, yeah. What am I sipping today? I am sipping on Bouger Vodka. She's proud sponsor of my sip and chat that I did. It's GMO-free, gluten-free, and allergen-free with some pomegranate, clementine, Pellegrino. Yum, yum, yum. So, enough about me. So my first guest, her name is Raj Dulari, Rajdullari. She is an amazing songstress, and she's a plus-size diva, beautiful woman, love the dreadlocks. I don't know if I could be so dedicated to have dreadlocks down here, but you know what, it's all good. You do you, boo. Oh, yeah, my little brother, I showed him the flyer of both Rajlari and Shari. He was like, oh my God, who is that? I'm like, they're both beautiful. I don't know which one you're talking about. You gotta be specific. He's like, the one with her eyes closed. I'm like, oh, that's Rajlari. So he immediately went and YouTubed her and Googled her. By the time I was like, oh, Google her, he was like, I'm already on her YouTube. I'm like, okay. Whatever, 21, what we gonna do? And so this is my first. This is my first guest, Roger Lowry. Thank you for coming to my show. On my show, rather.
Thank you so much for having me. I'm so glad to be here with y'all. And, you know, anytime you say grab a cocktail and come online, I'm there.
Oh, yeah, me too. Clink glasses, clink, clink.
Clink, clink.
There you go.
So thank
so
you.
Tell everyone who Roger Lowry is, what she do, what she don't do, where's she from.
So I'm a jazz vocalist. I've been in the music business. Actually, this month it'll make it 20 years. I can't believe it.
What?
Right? I've been performing since I was 17.
What?
Yeah. But I'm a jazz vocalist. I'm an independent artist, and I live in the New York area. And my goal is always to create music that empowers and uplifts, especially people of color, and most importantly, women of color. So a lot of what I write is from my own experience and also observations that I have of my community and the people around me. And I have a lot of hope for who we are as a people.
Aww.
And what we can overcome. And I try to provide healing through music. So that's who I am, and that's what I do. And I'm so glad to be hanging out with you, empowering and beautiful ladies. So thank you.
Thank you. When did you realize that you knew how to sing? Not sing, but sing.
Well, it's funny. I had been performing. I mean, I started singing when I was 3 in the choir. Like, my mom used to put me on a little milk crate. She was the choir director, and I would sing and worship and things like that. And singing was always something that made me happy. I didn't think about it as a career. I was like, this is what I love to do. And whenever I would be upset or sad, I would sing to myself, and it was all great. And I actually wanted to be a tap dancer and an actress, believe it or not. But I was in a school play as a teenager, and someone heard me sing and asked me to perform for a gig. One of the singers had backed out and wasn't able to do the gig. So at 17, I had my first jazz gig, and I've been in love ever since. So,
aww,
started.
That's nice that at such a young age you knew exactly what your purpose is in life and what your gifts and your talents are, because people could go years and years and years, and when they're like 50, 60, or 70, or even before they die, they're like, what was I here to do? So the fact that you knew from a very young age, that's beautiful to me.
Well, I did and I didn't. I mean, I knew that it was something that made me happy, but I wasn't sure that it was my purpose. You know, I actually ran away from it for a long time. I knew that I loved to make music, and it was very easy to sing like breathing, but I always tried to do other things. Okay, well, let me try to go into medicine. Let me try to get a full-time job. Let me do these other things to sustain myself. And music never left me, though. I always would go back to being music. You know, even when I have jobs and things like that, I still am addicted to performing. So later on in life, I started to realize that it was my purpose. So it's something that you grow into, and 9 times out of 10, things that make you happy, because they make you so happy and they're so easy, you don't think that it's your purpose, and you don't realize that actually that's what you were born to do. So having that realization was a beautiful moment in my life.
What would you say was your best memory on stage, that you just was so in your element, that your spirit was moved? And
gosh, I mean, aside from every time, I don't know. One of my best memories on stage, so when I was at Berkeley, I went to school and at Berkeley College of Music in Boston. This wasn't a real concert moment for me, but Bobby McFerrin was playing, and he was performing at the Berkeley Performance Center. And they had said, you know, any vocalists who want to come, you know, run down there and sing with Bobby McFerrin. And my friends were like, you should go. And I'm like, no, I was all the way in the back, in the bleachers. And the nosebleeds. So I sat there for a minute and I saw the vocalists go up and sing with them, and I finally got the nerve, and so I ran from the back of the venue, down the stairs, through the back of the hall, all the way up to the stage, and I was one of the last vocalists who got a chance to sing with him.
You
And I
saved
just,
the best for last.
right? Come in, and for 2 minutes I made music with one of the most beautiful vocalists I think I've ever encountered or heard in my lifetime. And out of all the things that I've done, I think that's one of my favorite memories. I keep trying to find a video of it. I think they have it in the university. So if I get a chance to steal it, I'll share it with everybody.
Very nice. What was the most outrageous thing a fan said to you?
You know, I've heard a lot, and I'm not I'm not gonna put that on public.
Okay, the most impactful thing.
Shows, the most what? I'm sorry?
Impactful thing.
I had a woman come to me and say, you know, I had been thinking after doing a show, she came to me and said, you know, I've been thinking about exploring my life and embracing my purpose, and after hearing your music tonight, it just really made me want to go out and open my own business and things like that. And that matters the most to me, when people, especially women, come on, or when women say to me, I brought my daughter to your show, you know, she heard natural, she saw the video, and she really feels more comfortable in herself, and whenever she wants to be beautiful, she puts the song on, and thank you for making those kinds of things really make my day. So yeah.
That's awesome. So, what do you have going on next? What's the next thing for Rajulari?
Well, I'm super excited. I'll show you my little flyer. I'm very excited. I'm doing a show on Friday, November 6th at Drum in the city. I don't perform in the city very often. I might do a show in New York once or twice a year. So I am releasing some new music. I'm going to be debuting some new music at this concert. And the first time I went to Drum, it's in the Lower East Side. It's going to be at 7:30 p.m. on November 6th. First time I went to Drum, they were like, we'll give you a slot for maybe an hour and a half. You know, you get maybe 40% of the door. You know, you're a new artist. We don't really know you. We had almost 150 people show up that night, and they were blown away. So this time around, they were like, we're going to give you a headlining night. You know, you need to, bring an opening act, do whatever you got to do. And so they're giving me the entire night to just create the kind of music that I want to create. So
that's awesome.
Yeah, I'm super excited. I'm going to be joined by this incredible vocalist, Emily Braden. She's going to do an opening set for us. So we're going to kick the door down, act a fool, make music, show off our curves. I got some fabulous background vocalists, Stephanie Breedy Edwards and Felicia Mitchell.
I love Stephanie. That's my girl.
We're going to have a good time. It's going to be a good night. So
good. Yay. Awesome. My other question is, what inspires you when you're creating new music, whatever? Like, what is it that you are inspired by, or what ideas do you have when you're creating? Like, is it outside or life experiences, people? Because we live in New York, so there's always a story going on
right?
the train.
Well, I have to say defiance kind of inspires me. Every time I look online and I see, images of society's definition of beauty, and you see these women that are forced to be smaller, or you see the media that doesn't really promote curvy, healthy women of color, or you see, like when you look at, let's say if you look at primetime television, how many black women do you see in primetime television that aren't sleeping with white people, or that aren't, you know what I mean, not being represented and owning their own businesses and things like that. And so, a lot of times I make music out of defiance. That's how Natural was created. That's how America, which is on my first album, was created. So I try to make music that I want to hear and make art that I want to see. And Honey Wine, for instance, I made Honey Wine the music video because I wanted to see a curvy woman being a love interest in a video. Now, it was a little bit risque for a sister because we don't television.
What is risque? What is risque? Because my terminology risque is something different than y'all, so.
It's risque to me because it was my body, but I think that, showing the female form in love and happy and beautiful is a positive thing, especially a curvy black woman is a positive thing. So, you know, but that's kind of what inspires me, and seeing other women doing powerful things inspires me. And, you know, so I get it from I get inspiration from all kinds of things. And I think the city of New York, like the rhythm and the beat, I don't know if you ever saw that movie Tap.
Yes, with Gregory Hines.
Right.
Yes.
So the scene in the movie where he goes, it's at the end of the movie where he goes out into the New York City, and he's talking about like the construction and the rhythm
Yes,
of the city.
I remember that.
Girl, that to me, that's how I feel when I walk around New York. You hear the beat, you hear the rhythm, you see all these people struggling, you see everybody working hard. Those make music that like answers that or soothes that or speaks to that. So that's what I do.
Awesome.
That really drives me.
So where can the people get all your put your information, like your social media? Where can everybody find you, contact you?
My name is Rajdulari, Rajdulari. If you search for me, rajdulari.com, or Rajdulari Music on Instagram, Facebook, I'm on Google Chat. Any platform I can be on, I'm on it.
She sure is. I think if anybody Google Rajdulari, your name will pop up like.
Right. I'm determined, girl. I'm determined.
Yes, you are. We got to get you to the Grammys.
Yes.
Come on, Shari. We got to help Rajdulari get us to the Grammys.
Oh, I'm already on it.
Yeah,
but thank you so much.
Let's
for coming
do
on
it.
So I appreciate it so much, and I will definitely make sure I have all your information when I'm putting the YouTube video out.
Okay.
So people can see the interview, and then you could actually you know, post it, share it out, and whatever, and we'll have you back again.
Absolutely. Thank you, lady.
Of course, and enjoy your bubbly, because I know you're drinking.
Thank you. I will.
All right, cool, Mama. So I'll hit you up later.
Okay, thank you. Good night,
You're welcome.
everybody. Thank
Good
you.
night.
Bye.
So that was Rajdulari, songstress, jazz singer, all that good stuff, curvy woman. So now we go to my other guest, who is my publicist, extraordinaire, really, really pretty girl. Her hair is laid, ladies and gentlemen. It's like laid. I stay with this short little thing here next to her. I can't even do this. I can't now next to her. So, but this is Shari Miles. Hi, Shari.
Hi, Dhylles. How are you?
I'm good. How are you? Thanks for coming on the show.
Fantastic. Thank you so much for having me, you know, dragging me from behind the scenes.
I know Shari was like, I normally don't do this. I'm like, well, you're going to do it today. Sorry. Got to put you on. Got to put you on and do what you do and whatnot. So what are you drinking today?
Tonight I am drinking some Rosatello. It's a sweet sparkling red wine. It's very low key because, like you said you're a lightweight. So am I. So it's very.
That's good. So tell the people who is Shari, what does Shari do?
Yes, ma'am. I am a publicist and I specialize in PR. So primarily I work with some kind of hair care, nail care, and skin care, anything, you know, having to do with beauty or lifestyle, such as my lovely client lifestyle. I specialize in that. So I do all kinds of PR, but I really found that I like or enjoy beauty and lifestyle PR the most, and that's where I have chosen to put most of my energy and focus in for the past few years. So, you know, it's really just about hitting the ground hard and getting exposure for our clients, and that is what I do on a day-to-day basis, is find all the opportunities possible to put my clients out there and make sure that they are reaching their target audience.
When did you realize?
So that's my job.
When did you realize that that's something that you wanted to do?
It was about 5 or 6 years ago. I actually started out in magazine journalism, and you know, I've always loved to read since I was a young child, and I loved the glossy magazines, you know, the Essence and Ebony and all of that. I mean, I would buy them every month, even when I was a kid. And I was like, I want to be a magazine writer, because I would read these articles and they were just so fabulous, and that's what I wanted to do. And as we all know, around 2008, 9-ish, when I was graduating from college, the magazine industry, publishing, was just really, really taking a hard hit because of the economy. And I was speaking with my mentor, and she was like, things aren't looking too good right now. So maybe you should look into or consider public relations.
Oh.
The talk, right?
Yeah, the talk.
The talk. The reality check. The reality check. Because by this time I had some bylines under my belt. I'd written some articles. I had interviewed celebrities and done some profiles with them. So I'm feeling all confident, like, yes, this is working out. But the industry says something else. So my mentor was telling me, to consider public relations. It's still, of course, very heavy in communications. It's on the other side of journalism, but I'll still be able to do a lot of writing, which I really, really wanted to do. And she thought it would still be fulfilling. And so I did consider it, and I looked into some programs, and I ended up at Georgetown University to get a master's degree in public relations, and it was such a wonderful experience. I'm so glad I chose to do that. And from there, it's like everything worked out. I'd got some intern great PR firms where I got some just on-the-ground training, and I just fell in love with it. I fell in love with it, and so I've been doing it ever since.
What's your most memorable part about being a publicist with clients? What's the most impactful experience you've had?
The most impactful experience actually is something that's recurring. A lot of, at least in my experience, a lot of the clients that I worked with have never had major media relations, like placements. They come to me like, I've been trying to do it on my own. I don't know what's going on, and can you help me? And the most impactful, or I'll say the most gratifying, is when they get into a magazine.
Mm-hmm.
Like national magazine. It's on the newsstands, and they have a profile in there, and for them to have that hard copy, because I always send me a picture of the hard copy, like, hey, I bought this today, and my brand is in there. That is so gratifying to me, and it really makes me happy that I could come through for the client and really help them achieve their dreams. What I learned as a publicist, you're really a partner in helping a business, or a business owner achieve their dreams. Taking them to the next level. That's the most gratifying to me. I think a lot of publicists say that too. It's just like those placements, when they come through, you're like, yes. So I love it. You never get tired of seeing your client placed somewhere.
What's the most difficult part about being a publicist, or the business itself?
Whew. The most.
It's like, whew.
I'm still technically new by probably some of the veteran standards, but I came up under some people that were very much so old school PR. So what I would say is the most difficult thing is being taken seriously by potential clients or partners who have worked with publicists in the past, because a lot of publicists get a bad rap because either they for whatever reason. So it can be difficult to gain the trust of potential clients or whoever like that, because they encountered a person or people before they met me or a colleague who wasn't the best fit for them, and yeah.
I completely understand that. I understand it very well, but yeah. So it's
not clients. It's really just it's making sure that the industry is not tainted, pretty much. So that is a difficult part.
So how do you deal with now with everything with social media and everyone being able to use the internet and Facebook and Twitter and all that kind of stuff to get their business out or stuff like that? Do you feel like at times that decreases your opportunity to get clients as a publicist, or does it help you in that aspect with clients?
It certainly has helped. I actually, when I went out on my own 3 years ago, I found my first client on Instagram.
Wow.
I'm serious. I did hashtag research because I know I wanted to work with some beauty clients. So I don't even remember what keyword it was, what hashtag, but I put it in and I was searching for some brands, and it was either like I think it was my first 2 clients I found via Instagram. I didn't know them, no one connected us, not a personal contact or colleague. I, found them directly on Instagram. So it definitely has been a help to me.
Mm-hmm.
Some people say it can be a hindrance
Mm-hmm.
to, get clients because not everybody, but more and more people today feel like, I can do my own PR, and perhaps you can. Perhaps you can, depending on what kind of results you're looking for.
Yeah. Trust me, I've been there where I'm like, I don't need a PR. I can do this myself. But when you get caught up in your talents and whatever it is that your talent is, whatever it is that you're branding, you can't do everything by yourself. You definitely need help, and you definitely have to put the pride and ego aside and say, you know what, I need help. I need to really find someone that I can trust, that I know that has my best interest at heart and is 10 steps ahead of me to get stuff done so I can actually create. So that's exactly where you come in, because it's better, and it makes the client feel more at ease, so they're able to do exactly what it is they need to do and allow you to do what it is that you need to do. So it's definitely necessary.
Right, I agree. Because my thought process is, I feel like people, you can do your own PR. It is possible, but is it advisable? No. PR is not an easy job. It's very time consuming, and it's a craft also, so it's something that you have to study up on. And media, the trends are changing all the time, so you can't use the same kind of techniques or things like that from last year or even last month. You have to keep up with the news cycles, that sort of thing. So it's a lot of investment that goes into that. So running a business and doing your own PR, that's extremely time consuming and not really advisable. But what can you do?
Hire a PR or a publicist.
Exactly. Yeah.
What's the difference? I mean, I hear publicist, I hear PR. Is it the same thing? Is it a difference, or what's the? I mean, is it just a terminology? Like, what is it?
Yes, there is very much a difference. PR is a discipline, and what we do public relations, and so and the we I'm talking about is a publicist. So you hire a publicist, not a PR.
So the publicist does the PR.
Yes, a publicist does PR.
Okay.
Yes.
Thank you for clarifying that, because I'm like, yeah, my publicist, but then I'm like, I don't know if she goes by PR, but so yeah, great, publicist. Yeah. That's what it is. Okay. That's amazing. So how did polished publicity come about?
Wow. You know what? I always knew that I eventually was going to break off and start my own company. I've always had an entrepreneurial spirit from when I was very young. And it just so happened in September of 2012 that, I was like, it's time. It's time. I feel like I had enough experience gathered over the previous few years. And I said, let me try this. Now I get to do it my way, because it's going to be my company. I can do it my way. I feel like I have enough experience. I have, some pretty good placements under my belt right now. I have contacts. So let's do it. And it was still like one of the scariest things I've ever done. One of the scariest things I've ever done, because I'm like, what if people won't like me, or if I'm not good enough? You have all those
the stories that we create in our head.
Yeah, but I mean, I'm so glad I did. I'm so glad I did this. It has been one of the most gratifying things I've ever done in my life, and it just makes you really proud to say that you have something that's your own, that you didn't give up on. It has your name on it and all your blood, sweat, and tears. So I'm grateful, and I'm glad I pushed past the fear.
You decided not to no longer hold yourself back.
Absolutely. And I'm so glad.
That's awesome. So what's next for Polished Publicity? Like what are the future plans, or what's going on? What's new? What would you like to share?
Oh, sure, absolutely. We are, always accepting new clients who are looking for more exposure. So always, that's on a rolling basis. And we are looking also to expand to other industries because, like I said, right now recently we've been focusing on beauty and lifestyle, but my team has experience in all sorts of disciplines and in all of that. So we are always looking to help out more clients, people looking to get more experience, more exposure out there with their target audience. And so we're just looking for growth, just to get better and better, to continue to educate ourselves, get bigger and better placements for our clients, especially you, my dear Dhylles Davis. Yeah, it's about growth and expansion. It's all about growth and expansion and continuing to learn. That's always going to be what our goal is.
Shari had an opportunity to experience the Coaching Cupid at its finest the other day, and she was, I don't know, shocked to say the word. She had to take a sip for that one. Oh man, that's funny.
Yes, you are absolutely the real deal. Yeah, I mean seriously. It was eye-opening, definitely eye-opening, and if I could not say it with confidence before, with full confidence, I definitely can say it now that Dhylles Davis is the real deal. She knows what she's talking about, and I think your training and your wealth of experience really lends itself to what it is that you do, and you really helped me the other day, seriously, bring some clarity to a situation. So you know all about that because we talked.
After I had the conversation with Shari, I'm like, you could go to sleep good now tonight. You don't got to toss and turn no more.
And I haven't since. And I mean, it was amazing. Absolutely amazing. Like, you are called the Coaching Cupid for a reason. Yes.
My husband actually created that name for me one day. He actually created the Coaching Cupid because I was just going by Dhylles or whatever, and I don't remember what we were doing, if we were home. What were you doing, babe? I don't remember. We were in the living room, and what happened?
You make people fall in love with life.
Oh, he told me that I make people fall in love with their lives again. And what happened?
We just kind of put Cupid.
Oh, he just said we kind of put. You could tell my ass is getting old right now because I can't remember. But I am not drunk. I'm not even tipsy, high, nothing. I got food in my system at the moment, so I'm good. Note to everyone who knows, well, getting to know me now. I need food. I'm a lightweight, so when I drink, I have to eat something. So, but yeah, no, so yeah, that's how that came about, and it just stuck. It just stuck. So I go by that, and of course the sip and chat movement and everything. But no, I'm impressed by you. It's very hard for a person to impress me, especially where business and stuff is concerned, because and my husband, he can attest to it, because I've had people that I've worked with in the past that I gave trust to, and it wasn't what I expected it to be, so I had to part ways. And I'm a person that I could very easily detach from people. I give them opportunities, but I detach. But when you said you was going to do A, B, C, D, F, G, you did like A, B, C, D times squared, and then some. And I appreciate that, because you really get the work done, and you're 10 steps ahead of me. It's to the point where Shari knows exactly what's going on in my head even before it comes out my mouth. And I'm like, what? Were you in my thoughts the other day? Because she just makes stuff happen in so many ways, and I just let her do whatever.
You know how I am.
What happened?
You know how I am with that.
Oh, and my husband is very impressed by her too, like, because he's a skeptic more than me. I'm more, all right, I'll give you an opportunity. The trust is on the table. Let me see what you can do. Him, on the other hand, is like, I don't know. So when you started doing all these different things and having me in all these different things and featuring me and whatnot, he was like, she all right. I like her. I like her.
Oh my goodness, it's been my pleasure, seriously, to serve you and to work with and for you.
Because I mean, I
So thank
no, thank you. Like my buddy Alexis Jackson. Hi, Lexi. She knows the kind of person I am. We've been friends for a very long time, and she knows that I always have creative ideas, and I'm always trying to do something and take stuff to the next level and position myself. So she calls me the girl with all the bubbles in the air. So she was like, I hope Shari's ready for the bubbles in the air because you just have so many ideas and it's crazy and blah blah. And I'm like, well, yeah, you know. I'm quite sure she's used to it, or maybe she's heard worse than what I'm bringing to her, and she can execute it. So stuff like that.
Oh yeah. Oh listen, I handle your bubbles very well, and I think I love it. I've told you this from the beginning. I think we work so well together, like our personalities and all that. It's a pleasure every day.
You too.
Really.
So I found out something about Shari today. Shari sings. I didn't know that she sings.
Oh my.
So you
A
have
little bit.
You have a hidden talent you ain't telling nobody about?
Oh goodness. Well, it's not hidden. You just didn't know about it until recently.
I didn't stop with the client. No. Well, that's nice. What do you sing? Is it gospel or is it?
It is gospel. Yes, I sing with the group that's here local, Chantilly and Changed. So, yes.
Awesome.
I
I'd like to hear you sing in person one day. It'd be like, okay, yeah, maybe you know, you can go on America's, what is it? American Idol.
American.
I'll send you and Roger Lamy, like you and Roger Lamy on American Idol. But
Oh,
that's
we'll
good
see.
stuff right there. That's good stuff. Hidden talents. I love hidden talents. So let everybody know where they could find you, your website, social media, all that good stuff.
Oh, absolutely. Site is www.polishedpublicity.com, and I can be reached at Shari, SHARI, at polishedpublicity.com, and all of my social media handles are Polished Publicity, so it makes it very, very easy to find me.
Polished Publicity. How'd you come up with that name?
Oh, it actually took some time. I wanted a representative of me, and so I want something that is clean, that has some kind of flair to it as well. So I was like, what has flair? You know, it's polished. Something that's polished. You know, it's not just about doing the job. It's about flair. You know, and going above and beyond. So I said, I think this is the perfect name, Polished Publicity. You know, we want our clients to shine, really.
You do.
And we put a little extra on everything. Everything we do for our clients, we try to put a little extra so it's polished up, you know?
It is. That's true, because you are polished, my dear. I'll give you that much. You're definitely polished. But thank you for coming on my show. I appreciate it. Yay!
Hey.
Of course, I know I'm actually taking you out of your comfort zone right now because I know that you like you are normally behind the scenes, so putting you in front of the camera is like what?
Yeah.
So it's all good. All right, my dear. So I will be in touch. Thanks once again. You know, everyone, check out Shari. Follow Shari at all of her handles, and yeah, we'll talk soon because you know I'm gonna text you in a little bit.
Of course.
Another idea popped into. I'm just kidding.
No, you're not, but that's what I'm here for. I'm ready. I'm ready to work.
All right, cool. Okay, cool. So I'll talk to you in a few.
Bye.
Thank you for coming on. Bye.
Bye.
Hey guys, so that was Rajulari, Rajdulir. Wait, sorry, Rajdulir. Ari. Sorry, Rajulari and Shari. I'm not drunk, I swear. So I wanted to tell you guys about my event that's coming up on Saturday. It is Sip and Chat Beauty Bash. I partnered up with Benefit Cosmetics, which is on 3rd Avenue and East 74th Street here in New York City. It is a beauty brow bar. So they do your eyebrows and makeup and everything in between. And it's going to be on Saturday from 6 to 8 p.m. So you want to make sure that you're there on time. The tickets are on Eventbrite, tscmbeautybash.eventbrite.com. It's eyebrow wax and tint, makeover, shampoo, light brights, sweet treats. They're actually giving goodie bags with little samples of the Benefit Cosmetic brand. Also a $25 gift card to add to any purchase that you make that evening. And of course, a Sip and Chat experience, because if you haven't been to Sip and Chat, you must attend Sip and Chat. It's amazing. And so yeah, it should be a fun time. And the space only holds about 25 people, so we have about 20 tickets left. So if I were you, I would hurry up and go get my ticket. The ticket is valued at $100 for all the things that I've just mentioned at $50. Can't beat it. Can't beat it at all. What happened?
Champagne and bites.
Champagne and bites. Where do you get your eyebrows waxed and tint and a makeover for $50?
And champagne and bites.
In New York City. And champagne. In a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful beauty brow bar. Nowhere else. So ladies, and maybe men, if you are into waxing your eyebrows or getting a facial or consultation or whatever, a makeover, come and celebrate with me. Actually, this event will be the last Sip and Chat for 2015. I am taking a break, much needed. This is my 4th Sip and Chat for 2015, and so I've met my quota for the year. It's been beautiful and nice, but a sister need to lay down and sleep for a little bit. It's just a lot going on. And I can't wait to share with you guys what's in store next year. Of course, the Sip Chat Movement online show will continue every Sunday from 6 to 7 p.m. Moving forward, I have amazing guests coming on the show. But as far as the empowerment events are concerned, this will be my last one until next year. Sometimes we need to take a break at times to allow the focus and the clarity and the messages from the universe, God, to come to us in order for us to create new things and better things. And like Shari was saying, you always have to be creative and innovative and try something different, try something new. And for those who know me, they know that I'm all about just taking risk and leaps of faith, regardless of what it is. I don't have fear in that aspect. If I fall, I get back up. I don't think of failure. If I fall, I'll get back up. So, yeah. So come and celebrate with me the last Sip and Chat of 2015 going into 2016. It's going to be lots of fun, bubbly, pampering. So come and get pampered and come and get inspired all at the same time. That's a beautiful thing. When you are relaxed, all the juices are flowing and the blood is circulating and you're able to just sit back and unwind and just be able to be open and willing to speak truth. Works every time. Works for me. And I wanted to say happy birthday to my little nephew, Noah. Happy birthday, honey. It's his 7th birthday today. Titi loves you. Mwah, mwah. And I have a couple of people I want to shout out. Jose Rivera, thank you for watching. Cookie Lugo, thank you for watching. Bailey Provetto, watching for the first time. Thank you for joining. My Tyra Beauty-tainers who are watching. Yay, Tyra Beauty-tainers. My homegirl, Alexis Jackson. Seneca Bratcher, thank you for watching. Cindy Martinez, yeah, I got her. I was going to say her next. Cindy Martinez, my EWC, who is my every year woman crush. She's blonde and beautiful with red lips, just like me, red lips, hater blocker. Thank you, Cindy. My sister Jillian, Jilly Poo as I call her. My sissy Zuli. And anyone else who's watching that I didn't name, I didn't mention, who did not reveal themselves and let me know they're watching the show. Okay, Cookie, I got that about your brows. Thank you, honey. She's so cute. And of course, thanks again, Dr. Reba Perry, for honoring me yesterday at the 3rd Annual Breast Cancer Gala for my citations, which I'm actually very proud of. Really? He's over here clapping so loud. I'm very moved and touched and honored all at the same time. Yesterday, I teared up a little bit when I was giving my thank you speech because, like I said, I'm always normally on the other side, being the one that's giving certificates and awards to people who I feel that are deserving. So it was an honor just to be thought of in that aspect with the other people who were honorees, and yeah, I don't know, it was just surreal to me. I'm glad that my husband actually took a little bit of video footage on it because I felt like I was just blabbering away, and so I looked at it and I'm like, oh, that was me, that's cute. But yeah, and thank you to my husband for always being here and being supportive and just loving and caring. Like I said, when I met Dennis, I was a very bad point in my life where I didn't know who I was, if I was going or coming, and that time in 2007, on a daily basis, I would say I was contemplating suicide. I was going through deep, deep, deep depression, and it was really, really bad. So God sent someone to me in such a way to impact my life. And for the last going on 8 years is the happiest I've ever been in my whole entire life. Happy. When I tell you I am at peace and happy with myself and at peace and happy with everyone around me and people in my space and my circle and my other loves that I have in my life. I have so many loves in my life and people that I actually honor and cherish and respect and are always there for, the loves of my lives. You know, you guys bring me so much joy. You don't understand how much joy you bring me. You don't understand how happy you make me. Just the fact that the text and the phone calls and the times that we spend together, it's amazing. So I thank you dearly, my siblings and my parents and, you know, people who are close and near and dear to me. My girlfriends, my wives, because I have a couple of wives and a couple of girlfriends. And so, yeah, I mean, just thank you so much for everything that you bring to my life. I want to shout out to my little homeboy who calls me today. He called me auntie, and I was like, really? I'm okay. So my little homie Cameron, he's such a sweetheart. He's amazing. Such a bright little young man. I hope that when he grows up, he does amazing things with his life, which I know he will. And you know, I'll be right there to support him along the way, along with my nephews Shane and Darian, who are amazing to me as an aunt. I spoke to Shane today, and I said, "Oh, is your little brother Darian playing his DS4?" Auntie, that's not what it's called. It's called 3DXL. Just like that, with attitude. 10 years old. But yeah, I'm just very blessed and fortunate to have the people I have in my life, and just honored. So thank you guys for everything that you bring to my life. And like I said, I'm very proud of myself for being able to do the work that I do and being able to have the passion that I have to love what I do, because what I do is not really easy all the time. And I feel sometimes people feel that a life coach or lifestyle coach is a luxury and not a necessity. But I have to realize and understand at the same time that people are not ready to be open and willing, and people are not ready to take ownership and accountability, and people are not ready to reveal the parts that they played and why their lives are the way they are. And that's okay, because it stems from fear, guilt, and shame, which is fine. It's okay. I don't take it personal. And when people are ready to come to me for help, I'm here. Sincerely, wholeheartedly, open, and willing to help. And I think that's one of the reasons why I started the Sip and Chat empowerment events, because it gives people an open space to speak freely with other people around them, where they realize that they're not the only ones going through stuff. You're not the only one going through something. There's someone in the same room as you, be it work, on the train, on the bus, or whatever it is, that's going through the very same exact thing you're going through, but a different outcome and a different lesson. But you'll never know until you open up and you speak about it. And let me tell you, talking about stuff revealing stuff, it's the most freeing thing that you ever do in your life. That fear, I understand the fear. I was there at one point in my life, and now I can't shut up. I'm an open book. But I love that about myself now because I'm growing and I'm learning so much every single day. And it's an absolute blessing because I know, like I always tell people, you know your birth date, you don't know your death date. And until that point in time, live life to the fullest. Be real, raw, transparent, honest, and don't care about what anybody else says or thinks about you, who you are, what you do, your lifestyle. Doesn't matter. As long as you're happy, you're bringing value to your life, you ask yourself, how am I benefiting me? What value am I bringing to my life? Where does my integrity lie? What does my loyalty to myself lie? Ask yourself those questions when you look in the mirror in the day. When you look in the mirror, do you feel comfortable of what you see? When you look into your own eyes, are you comfortable? If you're not comfortable, that means there's work to be done. That means that there's something lurking inside, deep down inside, that you must release. And at the end of the day, when you lay down in bed at night, you want to make sure that you're able to fall asleep and wake up in the morning and be happy with yourself, not be miserable. When I wake up in the morning, I'm like, oh my God, the birds are chirping, the sun is shining, I am here, I'm beautiful, and then some. It could be conceited if that's what you want to call it, but I feel like I'm very, very fortunate to have woken up the next day. And I'm able to breathe and touch my heartbeat, feel it, hear it, because it's the most amazing gift that God gave us, and it could stop at any given moment in time. You could be walking down the street, and you could just fall out and die. You could be driving in the car, you could fall out and die. You could be talking on the phone with your husband and wife, and you could fall out and die. Thank you, Deisha Jackson, for watching. Deisha Jackson from New Jersey, or Jersey City Fashion Week. I honor you, celebrate you. Congratulations on all your success. I think it's the third year she's doing this. It's amazing. I still have yet to get out there. I'm guilty as charged, but I will make it to Jersey Fashion Week to support my friend. I've known Deisha, oh my God, longer than I've known my husband. When she first started, she was an entertainment lawyer, and she gave me some amazing advice and legal counsel, and till this day, I appreciate her daily for all that she does. And you need to check out Jersey City Fashion Week and Deisha Jackson. She's on Facebook, DESHA Jackson. She's somebody that you definitely need to get in contact with. Definitely. I highly recommend Deisha. So thank you for watching. Thank you for letting me know that you're watching. I didn't know. And so yeah, guys, it's a great show. And thank you to my guest again and everyone that's watching. I appreciate you all so much from the bottom of my huge, 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 humongous heart. Don't let the 38 H's fool you. I have a huge heart underneath that. I think that's why I have to keep. That's why God gave me these big old tidbitties, because they need to cover and protect my big heart. My husband's doing like this and shaking his head. He knows how I am, though. But yeah. So again, October 24th, 6 to 8 p.m. Sip and Chat Beauty Bash at Benefit Cosmetics, which is on 3rd Avenue between 74th and 75th. It's $50 for the ticket, but everything is worth $100 or even more. I mean, I don't know how they do stuff over there, but for me, I know it's over $100. Plus the value of the coaching and inspiration and motivating that I will be giving you through the thought-provoking questions that I ask. It's untouchable. Not because I'm a lifestyle coach and, all that stuff, but when you leave inspired, and I want you to take every nugget that I fill you with for life. Take it for what it is and practice it daily. It's a beautiful thing. And again, yeah, I'm wearing Tyra Banks beauty products. Tyra Beauty. Yes, shameless plug. I don't care. It's my show, damn it.
Congrats to the Mets.
So, and congrats to the Mets. I just did that for my husband. I don't do sports, but congrats, Mets, and congrats to the Jets.
Yeah, doing
to
well.
the Jets. Finally, you're winning games. Blessings to you guys. So, hater blocker, smack my fat lash on my site, tyra.com/lovemakeup, LUVE makeup. First-time customers, you get 40% off any of the tie-over bundles, which is the 6-minute tie-over, the minimalista, or the pop-o color. Trust me, guys, it's an amazing, brilliant idea that she came up with, where it's makeup in a stick. eyeshadow in a stick, cheek in a stick. She's going to have, I guess, foundations and concealers in the next year, contour and highlighters, everything stick form. So for those of you who like to put a whole bunch of makeup in your bag, especially when you're going out or even the airport, perfect example, they're going to make you throw a lot of stuff away. So you have to have it at a specific size. Perfect. And for all my New York women that's always on the go, twist, pop, apply, let's go, 6 minutes. Your makeup is done. And I will be sharing other stuff with you later on. Next week, I actually have a special show from 4 to 5 with a couple of my beauty-tainers who's going to be on the show talking about the Tyra products so they can get more information about it. And then again, at 6 to 7 o'clock, I have my cousin who I'm so proud of. She's a business entrepreneur. Her name is Nancy Waite, and she has her own medical billing company. And of course, my stylist who just beats my hair to the gods, James Lamont. He will be on the show. You really don't want to miss this show. He is hilarious as hell. So shout out to James and Nancy next week on the Sip and Chat Movement, our online show. Again, thank you to Bouger Vodka. You guys check out this vodka. It's absolutely amazing. It's smooth. And yeah, thanks for joining me. Cheers and a sip to you guys. Love, peace, blessings, positive energy if you're traveling, safe travels if you're home. I'm so happy that you're home. Good afternoon, good evening, what part of the world you are. And thank you so much for always tuning in and always being who you are. And just look for growth and look for ways to just develop yourself as the days and the years go by in your life. And again, love, peace, blessings, and positive energy. Till next time, talk to you guys later.